Hey there, y'all. So I decided I'm going to make some YouTube videos while I cut my way through this old stock collection that I had obtained. I believe most everything is from the Pacific Northwest. It was an old couple who had a collection and they left it behind at a house just full of trash, and somebody needed to get rid of them, so I ended up with them for free. So I'm going to cut my way through each and everything in this collection. I'm going to try my best to take video of every single little bit of it. This one's showing some really cool promises of dendrites that's just hard to see on the video right now, but I'm going to go ahead and take a slice and I'll show you guys what it looks like. There we go. I figured I'd zoom in a little bit and show you guys these dendrites peeking out. It's got great clarity too. I assume that this section is going to kind of crack off. It's kind of like a shell. So I'm going to try my best to cut it well behind the dendrites themselves. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. Alright, here we go. I have not looked at it at all, so this is the reveal for me as well as for you. And, whoo, boy, look at that. Look at that. Look at all that orange. That banding is great. Look at the little pseudomorphs in the corner. Now, where are our dendrites? They're still up here on this corner here, so I'm going to try my damnedest to cut a little cabochon and get those dendrites to stay in there. Should be about that big. Little oval. So we'll see. First I'll go ahead on the wheel and I'll try to expose it. I'll just take you guys with me. Alrighty, well, would you look at that? I got a little pitting up there. I'm afraid I just cannot. There's three little tiny divots. Just afraid I can't get them out without washing away the dendrite. But yeah, it turned out really cool. Even got a little bit of the banding left in the back with some of those pseudomorphs. But yeah, cool little cushion cut. Now, even though that cushion cut, that was that dendrite, that was my main focus there. So now we're really into the meat of the thing, and I'm seeing this wonderful, looks like an orange rind trapped inside of there, a dried up old orange rind or something. But we got some really cool banding and some of these pseudomorphs that I'm sure are going to pop out just a little bit more when we go ahead and take a slice. I'm going to go do a free form on this one and basically just kind of keep this rhombic, you know, shape to it. So yeah, we'll see what we end up with. Alright, you guys, and once again, I have not looked. I'm going to come over in this bird bath and we're going to wash it up and go ahead and look inside. Oh, yep. Look at that. That's the other side. We're into a weird orange botryoidal vug inside of there. And look at that wonderful banding in there. Different varying degrees of clarity. It's hard to pick a side on that one. Let's go ahead and look at the other side. Oh yeah, that is wonderful. Look at the pseudomorphs. That's just wonderful. Alright, let's go ahead and take the next slice and see what we get. You know what, I just wanted to examine this one a little bit more while it's intact together. Because look at this, these little plumes trapped in there. That's just fun. Too fun. Alrighty, we got our next slice. And oh yeah, man, that is fun. Got some of those little plumes and clouds of dendrites in there. Pretty little piece. See all our banding. Quite a fun little piece. Man, that orange is just bright. Look at that. Let's look at the other side here. A little bit of that orange left, but we're going to get into some solid material for our last cut, and I think we'll get 2 solid cabs out of those. Not 100% sure what I want to do with the one in the hole, all the way through. It's pretty nice. That might be a specimen one, you know, just polish the faces of it and not reshape. And we might go ahead and do the same with this one, just because I think we're so close to going through that that's better left as a specimen. So all in all, it's looking like we got 2 nice specimen pieces. We'll get 3 nice cabochons out of it, and a couple of chips we can probably play around with. But out of 1 agate to get, you know, 5 pieces, it's pretty good. Alrighty, we made it through our last slice, and there we go. Not sure if I will be able to keep these little plumes in there. It's kind of rough on the outside, so that'll be the dome of my cabochon. We'll clean up these edges to make sure it's got a nice pleasing shape to it, and yeah, I'll go ahead and polish it up. Looks like there might be some more dendrites in there, those black little plumes, so hopefully we can get a little bit of that in there with some banding and some of these plumes and orange. Be a nice contrast. And then this is our other side of that slice. Pretty stuff. You can see the flow channel up here in the corner where my thumb is pointing. You can see where the banding breaks, and that's where the silica was flowing into the channel. It was most likely a thunder egg that had been washed and was just a clean skin, you know. Hence that kind of conical shape to it. So I think we're going to go ahead and just start by cutting this one. This is the opposite side from that other one with the little dendrites on it. So we're going to start with that end to end, and then we'll begin work in the middle. Alright, you guys, and here is the haul. Just thought we could come in here and look at these. They're not polished up or anything, but those pseudomorphs sure are fun in there. Great banding. There you can kind of see a little bit more. These are just wet, so they look good on camera. Pretty cool pieces. This one's got the big botryoidal formation in the inside, all probably iron stained, or I don't actually know what the mineral staining is, but once again you can see this flow channel up here in the corner. Where is it? This one shows it really well. Up here in that corner. It was coming in up over here. Pretty fun. Okay, so now this was the last cabochon that I cut, which is pretty fun. Let's see if we can. So we got a little bit of that orange left in the back. But this needs a better polish. That kind of fun, like little snaky dendrite in there. Interesting little stone. Lots of, with a better polish, you'll see all those pseudomorphs kind of bubbling in there. Apologize for the focus. Okay, then this was another one that I had cut out of it. I could see good banding in the back, but nothing really turned out. It's kind of milky. And then this is our star of the show, a little dendrite cushion cut. Now I need to go back. I looked at it under the microscope, and I can see that I think I got enough space to get that divot out and not hit the dendrites. They're in there deep enough. Yeah, that is our little haul from that one agate. And I'll polish them up and give a follow-up video later on in the week.